So, with looking at film of Lanning's defense last year, what makes you excited about what you guys could do this year, knowing how crazy good that defense was?
Well, yeah, obviously you've seen Coach Lanning's come from a crazy scheme with a lot of great athletes that went to the NFL, and I think that's what really excites the guys, just seeing what Lanning did with those athletes and how they got to the next level. And we see it on film every day. It's like this defense is exciting to play in. Like, I just can't wait to get started. It's fun.
Do you have a guy from that Georgia defense that you've kind of, I don't know, been crunching tape on and modeled your role after?
I mean, I'm not just one guy. You know, I'm a guy that looks to play everywhere. So I look at everybody. I try to, like, you know, big Jordan everywhere, like the edges. I'm trying to just learn from everything because I'm just not trying to just have my game, just play inside. I want to play everywhere.
But how much tape of Trayvon Walker have you watched?
Of course, I watched probably a lot of film. That's probably the most film I watch is probably Trayvon Walker. And that's probably my primary position is going to be on the edge and just setting the edge and doing my job out there. You know, I'm going to be going inside too because that's just what I do.
Mainly like 4i5.
4i5, yeah.
Gotcha. Popo was saying how you slimmed down, and now that we see you, yes, it is clear you have some.
Yeah.
What are you down to?
Right now I'm just 285.
Yeah. Is that the lightest you've been in a while?
Yeah.
And this is all to be, I'm guessing, even more of a pass rusher.
Of course, yes, sir.
What does that feel like? What when they first was the conversation of, all right, yes, you're recovering from surgery, so obviously you could probably lose some weight anyway.
Yeah.
But what was that conversation of, hey, we want you to slim down in order to do it?
I mean, it wasn't a really major conversation. Of course, it kind of helped with the surgery of slimming down. It was kind of easier to get to that weight. It wasn't a big conversation. It was just you're gonna have to be at this weight for you to be successful, and that's what I did. I'm just play at this weight, and I feel good, and I can't wait to get started.
How is the shoulder feeling?
Feeling good.
Are you cleared and good to go for
yes,
Friday?
I'm gonna be out there.
Aside from slimming down, how do you feel like you're a different or better player than a year ago?
I still feel the same. I feel more explosive, to be honest. You know, I feel like I could go for longer. You know, my endurance is better. My strength is great. I feel faster. I just can't wait to get started.
Are you trying to stay at 285, or is there more to drop?
I mean, if 285 doesn't work, I can always get my weight back up. You know.
What's your go-to meal in that case?
My go-to meal?
Yeah.
Oh man. Probably chicken Alfredo pasta. Yeah, that's really helped me a lot. Yeah.
A lot of guys on this today have talked about a better connection with one another, a better team chemistry. How do you feel like that's happened from your perspective this offseason?
Obviously, that's been really our main goal is connecting one another. Obviously, Coach Lanning, you heard all around the Get Real meetings. We go through those like once a week, and we got one after this. So like it's great because we learning more about the guys, and like when you learn more about your guys, you have something more to play for. It's not just yourself. So it's good, and I love it.
It's something that you've learned about someone on this team that you didn't know about.
Man, we connect on so many levels. You know, you learn a lot about guys that you play with for like a long time. You know, I come in with a bunch of guys, and it's crazy because I came in with a guy. I'm not gonna say his name because it's a lot of it's real like connected. But I came with a guy. We're the same class and everything. And I learned so much from these meetings that because we never talked when we came here. So it's wonderful.
How much of an emphasis do you put on yourself to take over for some of the production that leaves with Kayvon?
I mean, you know, of course, KT leaving is gonna be a lot of pressure on me now because obviously I'm looking for it. So it's not gonna be a big load. It's just we have a lot of guys that can make plays. You know, Popo, Keon. We had a lot of guys. Casey, Jordan Riley. The coaches did a great job recruiting over this break, and I just can't wait to get started with all of them.
Kayvon last year, he attracted a lot of double teams, a lot of chips.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're going to get that same attention?
Of course, and of course, film's gonna do a lot of help with that. KT, he did a good job. You know, still making plays and everything. And of course, I'm gonna go back to my film, just see what I can do, just keep being productive.
When you were obviously limited in the spring, Brandon, so when Tosh is opening meetings with shot callers, couldn't fill that role just yet.
Yeah.
What is it going to be like when starting Friday when pads come on, sometime next week, when shot callers gets called, you're going to be able to answer?
Of course.
What is that going to be? Because that's the question now for this defense. It's not just how he opens meetings. It's who are the shot callers going to be because KT's not here.
I mean, of course, it's gonna be who's gonna be the shot callers, and this is what fall camp's gonna be like. We're gonna see who's ready to perform, and of course, I think I'm really the top guys, and I'm ready to be the top guy, and I'm ready to make plays.
How much of a, I don't say pressure exactly, but to be that productive guy off the edge, like you're talking about. Obviously, DJ's talked about it as well, and being that much more productive as a pass rusher. Because outside of KT last year, obviously you had a different role. I get it, but there wasn't a lot of production by way of sacks as a group outside, even with KT. Just how much of a onus do you feel to be that much more productive in that way?
No, I feel a big load of that for sure. Because of course, losing KT. If you look at the stats, it wasn't a lot of sacks for sure. And when you go back to our depth chart and you just see we have a lot of guys that can make a lot of plays, and it's just not one or two guys that we can lean on. And one or two guys not having a game, we have a lot of guys that come in and get sacks also. So, of course, I feel a big load of that, and I'm ready to get the sacks. I'm ready to just to be there always. So I can't wait.
How do you feel like the linebacker duo of Justin and Noah sort of being able to get after the quarterback from that second level is impacting your ability on the defensive line, impacting what your job is in terms of taking up blockers, or whether you can work off of them and open up space for them to get into the quarterback?
See, I think this is why Coach Lanning's defense is so amazing, because when you go back to the film, you see everybody on the film is involved in his defense. So when the linebackers are taking on the double teams and everything, that's when the D-lines have opportunities to make all the plays. And I think that's why these guys are so excited to play in this defense, because it's just fun, because it's not just the linebackers. It's all about everybody in the front. Everybody's involved. So I think that's the best part of this defense is it's not about one guy, it's about everybody.
Talk about taking the next step when it comes to rushing the passer. You talk about KT as well. How much do you talk to him still about elevating your game?
Yeah.
And what kind of things have you heard if you haven't talked to him?
Well, I just try to talk to KT about the next level, because that's where my mind's at right now, to be honest. But I just try to pick his mind. I'm asking him, like, what do you see on the next level that you didn't see on our level? And I'm just using that, and every day I'm just trying to watch my film, and I'm going to work every day. It's a process, but I love the process, and I can't wait to get started.
In terms of learning the new defensive system with Lanning, how has it changed from last year's system, and sort of what, without giving away the secret sauce, what's innovative about it from last year?
Oh, man, he said the secret sauce. The whole defense is saucy, man. But this defense, well, we're known for having pressure, and Landon, everybody sees from Georgia, he's known for having pressure. So I don't think it's really much of a change. We're used to doing everything that he's been doing at Georgia, so it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
Is there a guy that you're just excited to see let it loose on the field that fans maybe don't know about, or maybe they do know about, and you just want to acknowledge that they've had a good offseason?
I mean, everybody, it's been a great offseason. Like, I just can't wait to see. To be honest, I can't wait to see Justin Flo. He's crazy, man. I know y'all see the videos on Instagram and social media with him screaming, but that's just him, and that's every day. I mean, when he's on the field, it's just a good energy to pick off, and I love it, and I just can't wait for him to get back on the field with us.
Do you have any specific stories about him?
About Justin?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all see it, man. This man is always screaming. Like, I don't know, man. This man's special.
Noah called him he called him the spirit animal of this team. That his energy kind of sets the tone. What does he do just to make things good for you guys?
He just be Justin, man. if y'all was with us 24/7, y'all would see it. But Justin, man, he's a crazy athlete, and his work ethic is crazy. I never seen somebody working like him before, and I feed off of it every day. So it's just crazy.
He said when he looks over to his left, he sees Justin looking scary. He knows he's good. What does Justin looking scary look like?
I can't do the face, man. I can't. But I think y'all know what it looks like. Y'all gonna see it on Twitter or something. It's there for sure.
Is he all football all the time? Like, what's he like off the field? I know he's crazy, but was he into anything weird?
I mean, he's a normal person. We go fishing.
Right.
Yeah, he does all that. But when he's fishing, he's not crazy. He's more calm. He might scare the fish, but he might act like that.
Is he any good at fishing?
Huh?
Is he any good at it?
He's the best out of all of them. Yeah.
Justin is.
To be honest, yeah.
So he's patient.
Yeah, he's patient.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, but yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
he's good.
Where do you guys fish at?
The little river back there, anywhere, Dexter, it's fish anywhere.
When you and Keon and Popo are all sitting there in shoulder slings on the sideline during the spring, I mean, what are those days like? How do you stay sharp when you all obviously want to be out there and just can't?
I mean, it's tough for sure, because it's hard to see your teammates having fun, and you want to be out there with them enjoying that time. But at the same time, it's a good time to look back and see the game from different lenses. You actually take the game for granted sometimes, like when you don't on the field. So like being hurt really helped me because it just made my mindset more locked in, like it's crazy. And me and Keon Popo, we made a deal with each other, and we said like after we come out this slings, man, we're gonna take this to another level. So we're gonna see on Friday how we go.
Who got out of the sling first?
I think it was Keon. It was Keon, then me and Popo, yeah.
Are you still the best basketball player on the team?
Of course, man. Of course. No one would try me with that question.
What's your NBA call?
Huh?
What's your NBA comparison? Like, who
Comparison? Right now, I'm like Luka Doncic probably. Yeah.
So January, if like Coach Altman needs some guys.
Hey, no. I'm getting ready for the league in January, man.
There's been a lot of off-the-field noise, not only in this program but in college football as general. How have you seen this coaching staff kind of handle that compared to what last coaching staff has done, and how have their message towards you guys as players been to handle that?
I mean, of course, it's always noise around us, and us being Oregon, there's always a target on our backs, and we always put that target on our backs. And the coaching staff does a great job of telling us like not to see the social media. Like we see social media and we just throw it to the sides because it's just rat poison, to be honest. Like that just really mess with your head. So I don't really look at social media for that stuff, and we just locked in for our first game with Georgia.
Has the coaching staff talked about that first game and what the atmosphere is going to be like? Get you ready, because obviously Lanning knows what you guys are about to see in a month here. Yeah.
I mean, we have guys who played in crazy atmospheres. We played in Ohio State last year. We have a lot of guys coming back that played in atmosphere, and those guys who's coming back, we have to do a good job of leading these young guys who never played in that atmosphere before. Of course it's going to be loud. They're going to be shaking. Like it's going to be different, and it's going to be exciting. But this is what you live for. It's college football.
Dan brought up the Ducks Do More initiative that you guys are doing as a team. Have you taken part in that this summer at all? Oh
yeah, for sure. We have little camps every Sunday with the players and everything, like second graders, third graders, and it's fun working those little kids. We just wrapped up the little series we had, and the championship was fun. Seeing the little kids out there running around and having the parents out there, it's fun because you was once a little kid, and it's just having college players around you. It's just different. It's fun.
Was that the flag football week?
Yeah.
Why did you sign up for that one? Like what was the draw for you?
It's just knowing, because as a little kid, I would know I want to be coached by college kids, so I know they come out every day looking at us as big role models, and I just love just being that role model for those kids.
How many Pedialytes per day are we going through here?
I try to get through one, man.
One a day, okay.
It's not an advertisement. It's not an advertisement. I turn to the side.
No NIL deal, unless you would like to give me one,
Hey,
right?
Yeah. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. Yeah.
How would you define individual success for this year in terms of both on and off the football field?
Well, my biggest goal right now is just staying healthy. Coming back from my surgery, just constantly just staying in the weight room and just being strong and just being consistent.
What kind of feedback?
Last question.
What kind of feedback have you gotten going into this season? What maybe pro teams want to see you do this year that you didn't do last season?
Yeah, it's just having a more complete season. Just being more dominant and being more consistent. I know I can make plays every game. I just got to show it. I got to just do it every day, and I'm ready to show it. And it's not going to be a big deal for me. I'm ready to get going. It's been a long time, and we got a good season ahead of us. So I can't wait.
All right, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yes, sir.
Brandon.